Hey y'all, come on in. Come on in. I'll be with y'all in just a second. Love y'all. All right. Sorry about that, guys. First and foremost, I would like to thank those that are in here for being here at this time. Miss Josephine, shout out. Oh, sorry, y'all. I lit the blunt at the same time. Humble me height. What's up? What's up? Aries Black is in the motherfucking building. Nataria was happening. Rashida's in the building. Daddy K is in the building. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to those in the bushes and all that, all that. Look, 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 look. I actually had a planned live that is, by planned I mean already planned out in my head, and I'll be jumping into that probably immediately after this one. I mean like on this one, but immediately after some special announcements or whatever. So if you will give me a little bit of a few minutes, and I'm gonna get into my regular commentary on this live as well. But there's a few things I want to get cleared up and cleared away. um Hey, break room next to your channel, and love your channel already. Oh, new to my channel. Thank you, Batty K. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That is such a blessing, and I'm so glad that you loving the channel already. Straight like that. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I'm on an iPad, so sometimes the volume, I don't know, it alternates itself, or or maybe I do in the settings, I don't know. But I hope you can hear me clearly. If you can't, let me know in the chat and I will adjust the volume the best I can. Without further ado, one thing, if you are in here and you have not went and subscribed to our club, which is called Club 411 here on YouTube, please do. It's where we'll be having nothing but laughter, fun, dancing, music, and a good time. So if you haven't already, please go subscribe to Club 411. Please go subscribe to my best friend, Only One Lolo, with the info. What an amazing live. May I give her flowers for having an amazing live last night for the first round, straight like that. Props to Only One Lolo with the info. Your bestie could not be prouder to have you out here on these streets, giving the info, giving insight, giving love, and all in between. Shout out to you, bestie. I love you the long way. Um, Without further ado, something occurred, or didn't occur within these within the break room, right? Or break room adjacent, that I would like to get cleared up real quick. For one, um for whatever reason, I don't know. I explained this yesterday, actually. I explained this yesterday, and I've even been a victim of this happening to me. So I totally can understand how this can happen, and blase, blase, blah. However, Felicia came into the chat yesterday and could not be seen. She was commenting in the chat and could not be seen. And so it, like anyone, it led Felicia to possibly believe that she had been blocked. Now, yesterday I went through all my block lists before any particular person was, semi like accused of it, or if anybody thought this, that, or the third. I went ahead and went through my block list on and let me know if you can hear me okay, y'all. I went through my block list yesterday thoroughly, both block lists, the one in my YouTube studio and also the one on my regular YouTube settings. Okay. We have two block lists, you guys. The community block list is in your YouTube studio, and this is where the blocks go when your mods block them. Your YouTube settings on regular YouTube is where people that the host or channel creator block goes. So this is why it's two different block lists. So sometimes you have to check them both. Well, I did mine with a fine tooth comb. Okay. That I did while I was on live yesterday. Then again when I got off live. So what I can confirm, and I also went to Miss Felicia's page personally and hit the three dots at the top. I screenshotted it and everything. I meant to, matter of fact, I'm actually going to put this on my community board just for shits, just for the F of it. I'm gonna do it right now while I'm talking. Um, because I was explaining this yesterday that no matter who blocks who in somebody's channel, it is never hidden from the channel holder. Meaning, if somebody gets blocked, even if it's by accident, if I go to my block list, it's going to be there. Okay. And also, for those that may not know, a third way of seeing if somebody is blocked by you or whatever is to go to that person's page directly, hit the three dots at the top, and see if it says unhide user or hide user. So when I go to Miss Felicia's page, from the first time she told me up until right now, it says hide user. And the only way for me to hide a user is if you are not hidden. Okay. I just wanted to make that clear, not to her, but to the masses out there or whatever. So not only is Miss Felicia not on any block list of mine, but if I go to her page and click those three dots, it will give me the option to hide Felicia. I can't do that if she's already hidden. Just wanted to throw that out there. Secondly, Miss Felicia thought that originally that Ebony possibly had blocked her. Due to the fact I did not know that they had any type of issue or if there was an issue, but whatever was going on made Miss Felicia feel it could have possibly been Ebony. However, Ebony was in the chat for me to ask for her to clear this up. Sorry, y'all, if my other phone's notifications go off. However, ain't nobody tell me yet if y'all can hear me. I guess y'all can hear me because y'all ain't said you haven't. You can't. But Ebony was there to confirm if she had blocked her or not. Okay. All you can do is ask somebody yes or no. Did you by any chance block such and such? And for whatever their personal reasons are, is why Miss Felicia thought it could have been her. Reasons that I knew nothing about, has nothing to do with the break room 411. Okay. Moving forward, somebody in the chat during this time named Queen 97, I believe it was. I do not know who this person is. Never seen them before in my YouTube life that I could remember. But this person came in Felicia's chat and said Aries Black did it because she said it in the chat. Okay, hold on one second while I relight. Now, the thing about this is when Felicia came in and said that she had been hitting Aries along with several other mods were present, right? We were all trying to figure out what was going on, blah 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 blah. This was just yesterday. So I had even though, let me make this clear. Let me not slow roll on this. Aries ain't blocked nobody. Aries did not block Felicia. Period. Okay. I really don't have to ask Aries this personally because I am the channel holder who can see every single name in my block list. Okay? Just making this clear. So I didn't need to ask or even ask Ebony. I only did because she was there. But I really didn't have to ask this question because it was showing me that Felicia had not been blocked from my channel personally, okay, by any of us. However, if you haven't experienced not being able to write in somebody's chat that you had not been blocked from, then you probably wouldn't somebody probably wouldn't think this was possible. However, it happened to me, and I think Royal D, along with a couple of others who was there, can vouch for this. When Royal D was covering the Cora and Justin story, I went in her chat, which she had on subscribers mode. I have never unsubscribed to Miss D. I was still subscribed to Miss D. I double checked that I was subscribed to Miss D, and I still could not type in her chat, y'all. Still couldn't. All day long. I think her live might have been 3-4 hours or something. I could never type in the chat. Miss D checked this on the live and checked to see if I was blocked and said break room not blocked, and I still couldn't type in the chat. So what I'm saying is sometimes some freak shit or malfunctions happen with YouTube, but we should not accuse without asking. We cannot just simply throw names around without evidence and things like that. To the person named Queen 97, thank you for your feedback. However, it would be almost near impossible for you to be able to say this sentence happened, because I believe you said Aries put it in the chat. Okay. Now, I miss a lot when I'm up here doing my commentary. I'm not always focused on the chat, right? However, no matter what, and also on here, I cannot see who's getting blocked or not when I'm running through StreamYard. Granted, okay. Now a lot of people might not know this on stream, which is also why I really don't like it. But StreamYard, you can't really see who is getting blocked and things of that nature, right? But I have some, regardless of what has happened with who or what not in these YouTube streets, I can guarantee you without a shadow of a doubt, I have about, I'm gonna tell you this, and shout out to all my mods, but all of them can't be here at the same time, right? I'm gonna tell you for a fact, I have like 3 to 5 mods that always have their eye on this chat, even if you don't see them. Okay, I'm telling you truth about cats and dogs. All right. I have mods that when I'm live, you may not see them, but they are here keeping an eye on the chat. Okay. So there is absolutely zero way that nobody in here that's actually in the chat that actually mod, because first of all, a person could see the comment, right? If anybody could see a comment from a mod, but only a mod and a channel holder can actually see the words Felicia Barnes hidden by such and such. Okay. Nobody in the bushes that don't mod for this channel, which I check my mod list regularly. You know, trust and believe me, I know where the wrenches are. Okay. But there is no way nobody that mods for me saw that, including myself, and absolutely nobody in the chat could confirm. Oh yeah, Aries said she hit Felicia. So what I don't do is someone who comes in a chat that is unknown to me cannot confirm without proof or a shadow of a doubt that you can't just throw a name on it, because people be trying to come in between people in a mods or whatever, and sometimes something can happen where people will try to use that as a reason to start some friction or things like that. And that's not how I roll over here in the break room 411. Okay, you will not catch me tearing down or just going with what anybody, especially an unknown person I've never talked to before in my life, can tell me my mods did something, and I'm just gonna run with it without making sure I have a conversation or ask, because things do happen. You know what I'm saying? Things do happen by accident or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you're not just gonna have me saying a person who I've never seen before can get up here and say, "Well, yeah, she put it in your chat break room." Okay, well, thank you for letting me know, but I'm going to need more evidence or proof than just the words of someone I've never seen before. That's my point of it all. Secondly, a mod cannot be accused of deleting someone who is not blocked. That's the biggest thing right there. You cannot be accused of blocking someone who is not on a block list or hidden, or any of that. So I just wanted to clear that up, because Aries is a very important part of the break room family, a very important part of the mod squad, and I had just simply refused to believe that. um Now, if I don't even feel the need to ask her or none of that, but if it will appease anybody out there, if she would like to answer that for the masses, she's welcome to. But she does not have to answer that for me. You know what I'm saying? Period. Actually, she already has. But yeah. I didn't need that answered really for myself at all, because there is no block list with Felicia name on it. So, Aries, are you still here? Ooh, stretch my back. Hold on 1 second, y'all. And y'all give me 1 second, because I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to enter the chat. If y'all didn't know, I can't see the chat right now. So give me 1 second. If anybody was saying anything to me beyond when I greeted y'all, if you came in or whatever the case, you're gonna have to give me a second, because I absolutely cannot see the chats. I hope y'all can hear me though. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. And in case anybody was saying stuff or greeting me, let me tell you this. I just cut on my other device, and it says that 68 people are in here. The device I'm speaking to y'all on says it is 21 people in here, and I have not seen anything past when Aries spoke to Rashida. So I have missed a lot. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the other chat to see what's going on in the message. I did not know that that was the case here, y'all. So if I was talking and y'all was responding to me, I couldn't see none of y'all past the first 5 people that entered. But now I can. So if you would give me a moment, because I'm way, way behind. I think I missed a whole lot of people. Hey to Ron. Um Let me see. Hey to Humble. Besties in the building. Y'all, I had to go up as far as I could because something kind of, you see, that's crazy. That is weird. The other thing is not showing me nothing. Like it is weird. But anywho, let me see. Hey Shelly Shell, welcome in, sweetheart. Bronx girl, dreamy girl, mom of three. Open book. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, hello, hello. Make sure Miss Bree. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, hey, hey. Right now, I'm just stopping real quick to call out some names, and then I'll get back to actually reading the chat real quick, y'all. Sorry for the inconvenience. I did not know it was froze over here on my end. The chat is actually frozen, and the numbers, all that, the time, everything froze. So I hope y'all can still hear me. I'll find out at the end when I get to the end of the line. Hey, Miss Bree. Um, I speak to everyone. Treasure baby, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, y'all. I didn't know any of y'all was here. I'm so sorry. I was just speaking my piece actually. Let me go back up and see if I missed anybody trying to say something to me other than hey and hey to all y'all beauties. I'm checking for things I might have missed while I didn't know I was froze over here, and I'm still froze. It ain't moved a notch. It says 21 people's in the chat, and it only says that Batty, Rashida, and Aries, and Humble, and Josephine is in the chat on the other one. Let me see. It happened to me one time too, Tiff, in here not too long ago. Remember? Absolutely trash. Absolutely. Let me pin that. Going back down, Lolo says, "Y'all, I'm really skipping around just real quick to see if anybody was saying stuff related to what I was saying while I didn't see you. So I'm not skipping y'all on purpose. Hey, Ebony, how are you, sweetheart? Shelly says almost home. Okay, YouTube be tripping. I went through that plenty of times. Big facts, Lo. YouTube definitely be tripping, says Mama 3. Yes. Also, guys, yesterday I wasn't in here yesterday. Yes, you weren't. You guys know I haven't even blocked anyone, mute anyone or anything. You have not. We would see if someone is getting blocked, especially me. Absolutely. I didn't even know. Lord have mercy. I'm so sorry, guys. Aries has no reason to block anybody. Absolutely not. I actually didn't believe that either had blocked. Because like I said, guys, it stems from if I had went and checked, seen her on a block list, or if I went to Miss Felicia's page and saw that it said unhide user, well then I would be able to say, well, I can't say who blocked her, but she is in fact blocked. I don't know if it could have been me accidentally or whoever, but I did all of that and everything cleared as not blocked. You know what I'm saying? So there was no need for me to really. I only asked Ebony because she was in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But um, yes, because I deserve wouldn't hold up, because I deserve wouldn't block anyone out your chat unless they were disrespectful to you. Absolutely. I think something is going on because I was just in Felicia's live and I couldn't see the link she was dropping. Oh yeah, I'm telling y'all, and even cousin Tate, when I was having difficulties one day, y'all, through my thingamabobby over here. Like what am I saying? StreamYard, or I don't know if I was on regular or not. But I can't remember what was happening. But uh I was like, damn, is this me or is it, the YouTube or what? And cousin Taya hit me up and was like, nah, YouTube been tripping all day. Like, and we be getting messages, y'all, telling us we're trying to fix issues. We're getting reports about this, that, or the third. Let me finish reading. Shelly says, what in the world? Yeah, YouTube be tripping. Okay, I think something is going on with YouTube. That link wasn't there. Mama 3 said, did you happen to gift me something yesterday? Let me see. Okay. So yes, if y'all could please hit the like button. And I apologize if I had missed anyone or whatever. like that. I didn't know. Let me see. I'm gonna put my banner up real quick. My other live is still stuck, y'all. So just let me know if you can't hear me. Um, 1 second. Because I do have commentary after this part of the program. I do have commentary or a little discussion. Um, However, thank you, Lo. On that note, though, and as we speak of that, I want this to be clear because both parties have said they did not delete her. And like I said, I didn't see no signs of that, her being deleted as well, through all my searches, you guys. But one thing I do want to say, um, we can still see, excuse me, I'm drinking Pepsi. We can still see without a shadow of a doubt, and this is important right here. I'm gonna throw this out here. To all my mods in the chat, I love each and every one of y'all so very much. We are all here at different times, different lives, all of that good stuff. And for those that are present, still around, still showing love, and has been so loyal. If you are a rich holder in my chat, it is because ever since you have gotten that wrench, you have not shown me any signs of disloyalty. Okay, this is quite important for me to say real quick before I skip on with it. You understand? Um, if for it, Aries is a wonderful person who I didn't even really want to hear no further because when somebody comes out the blue, and I'm making this real clear, it is very easy to get caught up in hearsay because all it took was one unknown person to come in the chat and to start a narrative on someone that did not have a chance to have a voice. Okay, and so the best that I could have done in that moment is to speak on what I know about this person. Like, hey, I'm not about to go back and forth with a stranger, but I know that if anything happens by accident by any of my mods, they don't hide it. Like if they accidentally block a family member or whatever, they're quick to let it be known so somebody could help if they don't know how to unblock. Different things like that. Shit does happen, guys. But outside of this being a some sort of misunderstanding through due to YouTube and whatnot, and shout out to Felicia, shout out to Ebony, shout out to Aries Black. Um that was part of that, had got caught up in that debacle. What I wanted to make sure was clear is that we cannot be so gullible or so naive that anybody can just say something in a chat and we run with it. I don't give a damn how close anybody is. I don't care if just because I didn't know that person, 1,700 other people did. I don't care. My thing is, I can't just take that of one person and just run with it because somebody said so. You know what I'm saying? This is just not how the fuck I roll, period. So I think we need to be very careful of that because nobody likes to be accused of doing anything they didn't do. As women, let's make sure we're asking, even if we think something, let's not move right into thinking the worst because like I said, it has to be some sign of being blocked for anybody to have actually physically done the act. So even though I know a lot has been going on, and like I explained, the thing that was going on between Eb and Felicia is why Felicia had kind of got towards that way of thinking. Well, if I was blocked, it had to be Ebony because we going through some things or whatever. And so she was trying to use her logic with what they were going through. But then without a shadow of a doubt, you have someone that comes in that I don't even know or is not break room adjacent to come in a chat and say, well, such and such did it because they wrote it in the chat. Well, I'm gonna like I said earlier in this live, you no. You don't get to do that and then look at me sideways or pressing or anything for me to like say something ill on one of my mods or anything like that. I'm as loyal to my mods as they are to me. Period. You understand? And I would never tear them down in somebody else's chat because a unknown suspect or whoever that person is came in just I seen it. I don't know you. How am I supposed to trust your eyes? Who are you? Like I ain't being funny towards that person or whatever. But if you're lying, please stop lying on people. Please stop lying on people because this is a surefire sign that people are still trying to do underhanded things like come involve themselves and throw some shit between break room and her mods. I think y'all got every mod that needed to be not modded here, if you will. I think whoever is wherever everybody wants to be. You understand? Like, and for real, because I'm directing this to whoever this queen person is, because you are a bona fide liar. Like, not one person in this chat seen that. Not nobody in here seen Felicia get deleted, and nobody in here seen Aries or anybody say that they deleted her in the chat. So I'm only saying this to say, please let us be careful about just running with whatever somebody dropped in a chat and then possibly go live about it or mention it or any of that type of stuff, because everybody deserves to be asked and heard, period. We got enough going on, and what I'm saying now is going to tie into what my commentary is actually today. So it all ties itself real well in together. But I just want my moms to know that if you hold a wrench for me, it's because I consider you a trusted source. If there's ever a moment that a mod feels that they can no longer be a trusted source for me, they know my doors is open to talk to. Not having a wrench don't mean you don't become family or you're still not family. Period. You might just not be comfortable to do this and that at the same time. It don't matter. Nobody has to be doing stuff underhanded. And if somebody didn't like Felicia and blocked her, even if it wasn't by accident, I'm pretty sure the women that I deal with over here is strong enough to be like, I did it. Hold on, guys. One second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I had to go run and see if my laundry stopped. Hello, breaker. Hey, associate minister, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I'm talking into the wrong device too, by the way. I have to look at one and talk in the other. Hey, but we doing it. Anywho, though, I think it's very important that we do not, just jump the gun on nobody. It's just we got enough going on where everybody deserves to be asked questions without accusations. We deserve to not have so much animosity and esteem build up that we can absolutely no longer simply just talk like adults, ask questions, and we just can't be moving off assumptions and running with it just for a piece of you know whatever. Now, I'm saying that because I've experienced these things with not being able to chat and stuff like that. And so we do have to consider that these websites and these apps and all of that is not perfect. Just like people, these systems are not perfect. So, we can't put more trust in them than we want to see in our own people, period. And Aries, I love you, baby. And I knew that that was not the case, because I don't even there's only a slow handful, like a very trickle of people that are not trolls that are on my block list. So you know let me see. Hey, Critical Red, how are you? Welcome in, and thank you for sliding through. Hey, Tommy, welcome in, Mama Three. I think I spoke to Mama Three. I'm not for sure, but welcome in, all my loves, all my loves. So, with that being said, or whatever, I hate that these things have to be, or whatever. And one thing that I do want to say is, and this is whole, I guess I don't know how other people run their situation or whatever, but one thing that I have actually never had to worry about over here, and this is being honest, I have never had to worry about my mods deleting other content creators or people that they know I really run with. If it happens, it be by accident, like when we're getting heavily trolled or something like that, and we hit a name if the chat moving too fast. But one thing I can honestly say, and that even goes for some mods that's no longer here. I've always been respected as far as the rich and people that I run with go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might not always agree on what trolls to block and this, that, and the third, or understand what trolls or whatever not to block. I ain't talking about saga trolls. I'm talking about regular trolls out there. Um, but when it comes to people that we all fuck with, we have a lituation to where understanding of sorts, right? Like, I don't even hey, Raw Truth, welcome in. I don't even know. uh Hold up, we have an understanding, and it was another point I was about to make with that before I said, hey, Raw Truth. See how I can't speak to people in between sentences, girl? But basically, long story short is that I don't know how other people run their stuff or what have you. But over here, I know what I was gonna say. We all do not have to have the same love or adoration or admiration or care for anybody in this saga, right? But what I do know about my mods is that they be respecting, you know, my moves. They be respecting my moves, and they trust in my moves. You know what I'm saying? If whoever's still here wrenching, no, I ain't about no bullshit. Period. Shit happens, but it don't be because of me trying to do nobody dirty. That's not how I move. I've been on this game for a year now. In this game, a year. It is my job to make sure all of us, like, it's very easy for people to run with lies, but we gotta be the kind of people that likes to run with the truth some damn time. I like to run with the truth all the time. And I like to give the truth a chance to stand up. So, and this purpose of this particular live was for people that like to carry bones. I'm not talking to this ain't based on Miss Felicia and why she thought this or thought that. This is to the person who dropped that in the chat. And then people who will then take what that person dropped in the chat and go live about it or speak on it without even waiting to somebody to said if they did or didn't. Period. That's just, hey, Miss Lady, welcome in, welcome in. So I want us to not be so quick to take in anything somebody say just because they said it. And I even said that to Miss Felicia, and she know I love her. Actually, Felicia and Aries, along with many other of these break room family members, they and Ebony, and believe it or not, these are three people that do all three have invested in the break room 411 and have showed nothing but love to the 411. Period. Ebony might not come in here doing a whole lot of wrenching shit, but she's always come through the whole time that I have been on live. I mean, the whole time that I've been a content creator, she's always stopped by and dropped some this, that, or the third. All three of them have been heavy supporters, and I want all of them. Of course, you can, Raw Truth. All y'all can drop y'all channels in the chat. If you got a channel, drop your links. Y'all already know what it is. I ain't one of them content creators that ain't got room to support my other folks. So you ain't even really got to ask me that. As long as it ain't no link to some, you know what, some hanky panky, one of them type links. But yeah, drop it. But yeah, so hey, Ashley D, did I miss anybody in the chat? Okay, yeah, that is it's totally gotta be on YouTube, and it gotta be on YouTube, and because I swear I'm gonna go through it with another fine tooth. I can actually look. Let me see if I cut the camera on for y'all, cause I can. Oh shit! Hold up. Which thing am I on? There I go, y'all. I'm talking in the phone, but I'm on StreamYard on the iPad. I'm gonna show you. I would have rather done this live, but I don't feel like doing all that. But I promise you, when her channel says hide user, that's all I know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go back through it with a fine tooth comb. But what I'm this particular thing. Hey, Mr. Mara, I love you and thank you so much for that super. Thank you so much. I love you and God bless you for blessing me. Let me see. Thank you, Mr. Mara. If my iPad wasn't stuck, I would pin it on the screen. It might let me at one point, but the thing I'm on YouTube, I mean, I'm streaming through is stuck. But I love you so much. Let me see. I'm gonna figure out how to get back. Um, cancel that. It's still stuck. Damn. That's weird. Yeah, this crazy. Like I'm having technical difficulties right now. That is just weird. Hey, Lone Ranger, thank you again, Miss Tamara. I'm unable to pin it right now due to Oh my goodness. Thank you for the double blessing, Miss Tamara. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for that cash app, sweetheart, and for that super. That is so sweet of you, and God bless you. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much for being a blessing always. Um, Let me see. I hope I ain't missed nobody else speaking. Cause I read that. Okay. I appreciate you so much, Miss Tamara, more than you know, sweetheart. Thank you very much, love. Um, but yeah, you guys. So the more of that story was just, I know things can happen, and I'm gonna go back over this thing with a fine tooth comb. I was talking in the wrong device again, y'all. I'm running off too. I got the chat in one device and StreamYard in the other. Lord, y'all just pray for me now. Pray for me. But I will be going back through it with a fine tooth comb. But all I wanted to be careful of is like people like that trolling in chats. I feel like that was trolling. I feel like it was a way to start something between me and another mod. I do not like it. I do not appreciate it, and that's it. That's all. And unless that person can show a screenshot of such, please do not go around here accusing people of stuff that you don't have any proof on. Because baby, I got 16 moderators. You understand? 15 or 16 moderators. Um, three of which is family members that don't be in the chat. One is my husband, one is my cousin. However, two of which, excuse me. But yes, like don't just be pulling stuff out your hat just because you trying to stir something up. And it's really sick and tiresome that whenever something calm down, somebody comes out the woodworks just tossing names, just throwing stuff out there. It's weird to me. Let's not do that. We got enough things and people being tore down around here. Nobody needs no supporters or other content creators or anybody's help spreading lies, because it shows that we care more about the chaos than we do the start to really go wrong with stuff. That's when we really started to lose our way, when we care more about how much chaos we can get out of any little thing. It's like people are not cool with stuff calming down without stirring something else up. Stop doing that. You might not know my mods, but and I'm gonna go one more step with you. If any mod would have done that, I would assume it would be the one that she had the issue with over somebody who clearly does not have an issue with Felicia, ever said nothing fucked up to Felicia or whatever. Out of the two, I almost thought, well, if anybody did, perhaps it was Eb, like, if y'all beefing, but I didn't even think that because there's nothing showing she's blocked. So I just wanted to make those things clear that let's not be so quick to come in people chats just throwing shit at the wall and seeing who gonna grab it. And on the other foot, let's not be so quick to grab shit off the wall and just run with it. I think we've had enough of shit on the wall. That's just how I feel about it. Hey, fourth horseman, ain't no sneaking and geeking around here. You better tell them, bro. So, um, with that said, I'm going to figure out what's going on with Fee, even if I go live for a few minutes later and just see if she can get in the chat. I'm gonna go back through my thing because again, there's no signs of her being hidden on my page at all. So I think YouTube is just got something going on that's beyond my control. However, that this situation will bring me to my next conversation. Yes, let's move peacefully and respectfully. Absolutely, because we all grown at the end of the day, Tommy, right? Like we're all grown. It's more to life and it's more to helping and building than just letting it be a reason to come at each other. It's like every day it's like the trash cans are being ciphered through, looking for something to recycle and bring back or make worse. Or it's like, can we not? I used to tell people all the time, if some people is on panels even and trying to talk or whatever or get things together, let the people who went through it talk. It be too much peanut galleries all the time. It don't take all that. Let people have a moment to ask questions and sort things out before everybody is just, oh yeah, yeah, you said that, you did that, you did it just because such and such said it or did it or said they did it. We got to do better. We want the system and everyone else in society to give us more of a chance than we give each other. That be the saddest part that I see around here. It's almost like everybody want everybody to fail. Everybody want to see the worst in everybody. Everybody ain't effed up around here or got bad intentions. Like, let's stop doing that for whatever the reason is. We have to stop looking for everyone to be whoever we want or whoever somebody wants to just be the problem. As grown women and kings and queens or whoever out there, it's time for people to show that they can have more conversations as an adult for resolve, not for the show, not for the views. And half the time for me, if it ain't for views, then certain things could definitely be handled in other ways than it has have to be in front of audiences and stuff like that all the time. Like, let some moments be genuine. Let people breathe. Let people have a chance and a voice. Otherwise, you can't complain about the voices that was ever taken from the ancestors or the freedoms that was ever taken from the ancestors if you are part of taking freedoms from your own people, voices from your own people. We cannot live like that. Period. Now, the reason why I told you this goes into what I was speaking on is because for today is because before this even like occurred or whatever, the topic that I was going to touch on and I am going to touch on right now is I was going to ask the question, is it this was going to be titled, is it only black people? That's what this title was going to be. Is it really only black people? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, and by is it only black people, I mean within content creation and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying absolutely nowhere out of 50 something million YouTube channels that there's no body of any other race going through some things or having issues in sectors or whatever the case may be. But what I want to say, and the reason why I'm asking this is because I have been kind of jumping in and out of different sectors, known and unknown. I think I spoke about this yesterday or maybe the day before with the Queen of Kings and jumping in this sector. And it was, and I told y'all that it had me kind of like, iffy about it, right? Because the same things that I was kind of trying to get away from over in this sector, I seen that sector kind of forming into, right? And so there was another sector that I had went into or whatever, and I saw the same thing. It was doxing, it was people being drugged for filth, court papers put out on people, all of this stuff. And it made me ask myself, because I mean, I even have been into some, other race, chats and things. I don't only go to, African American chats and stuff like that. I be everywhere. I be over there in religious chats. I be in freaking sports chats. You would be surprised where you might find the Break Room 411. However, in these particular type of chats, or news coverage, story coverage, why does it seem like only the black channels is doxing, dragging, and all that stuff? Is it only the black folks? I ain't trying to be funny here. I'm just asking. I've been scouting around. I've been looking. Everywhere I land reminds me of this shit here. You enter a chat and all you hear is somebody being called itches and O's, and all you hear is somebody tear somebody down. All you hear when you enter these black channels is a bunch of art. I'm not saying all of them. I'm talking about sectors like this where it's simply just covering the story of a couple or whatever the case may be. Why does it always turn into this? It's crazy. Hey, Miss PJ. I just wanted to know what is with these sectors over here where all you get is beef. All you get, can't nobody cover nothing. Is it only black folks that what they get a story and think no one else can cover it? No one else can have a point of view. No, like what goes on where all these African American chats be beefing? I mean, is that really all? the folks got to bring to the YouTube streets when they're covering stories like this? Are they not? I mean, people have proven you can cover these stories without it turning into beef. But why is that so hard? Why isn't it the majority that's able to cover it without beef? But I mean, excuse me, the minority, the you know what I mean, a very small amount. The biggest number is in people that's beefing. It's weird. It's weird. It's crazy to see how people just easily turn against one another. It's crazy to see how it's so easy to accuse one another. And all of this, it's like it's nothing. Do like come on. It's kind of actually disheartening at this point. All of this, like it really is, you know? It serves absolutely no purpose. And I'm honestly just disappointed that, you can't find a safe place to cover a story without it possibly ended up in threats or doxing or tearing down or charges. Like, what is this? I mean, it almost like, damn, like, just stop making it a bad situation for everybody. It's in wise life advice. Thank you so much, Associate Minister. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Your wise wisdom, uncommon common sense, and wise life advice. You can move anywhere you want to. You have a genuine, godly, guiding light. Thank you so much. That means everything to me. But I just who child. I'm just like, Clancy, it's damn sure enough is enough is enough is enough. We just got to do better. Sometimes things happen, y'all, and it's terrible that so much bad stuff happens to people and so much underhanded stuff that when anything happens, we automatically assume it is underhanded. That's a shame that we've gotten to this place with one another. Like at some point, it's just like got to stop. We can't figure things out and come to no type of nothing if all black folks do is want to argue. And I don't mean to throw it out there like to give us or nobody no bad rep. I'm not saying all. I'm saying when it comes to this, black African Americans are gonna have to learn how to have differences of opinions with people and different points of views without going to hell over it. I think that makes pretty good sense. And it was just funny that this situation that happened today made me think of, if you haven't done so, thank you, Mama Three. I'm just saying, Aries Black Felicia said she is so sorry, sis, for your name being brought into this. Thank you, Miss Felicia. And I'm still working on it. I'm working on this, baby. I am working on this to get you because I have no idea what is going on, Fee. Because you are not blocked from the break room. That's just puzzling me. I am on your page right now, and it says hide user from my channel. No cap. I even screenshotted it and sent it to my back end. Like y'all see it saying Fee ain't here. It's the craziest thing. But thank you so much, Felicia, for apologizing to Aries, because um you know I know how this thing can go, and it could be so much shit going on. We don't be knowing who does what, when, where, and how, child. I totally get it. And I thank you. And I thank you, Aries, for being so understanding throughout this. And Ebony as well. Um, I assumed everything on that end was worked out. So I didn't really get to hear Ebony real good, but I think she said, she confirmed she ain't do this either. And again, ain't nobody blocked, so I don't get it. Freak accident, but we love you, Fee. I'm gonna figure out what YouTube why YouTube got us separated. But don't worry. Every live I go on, I'll be working on it. Um, but yes, y'all. So I just want us to please take a little bit better care with one another and not want to see people and this ain't about the situation today. This is just on anything. Like, we have to stop pushing for it to remain effed up. We have to stop pushing for things to remain chaotic because we people need a place to go to and when they're bored during the day, and people need to see like whoever that Queen 97 person was. And again, I don't know who that is, but it seems to me that that's just proof that people enjoy stirring the pot and will literally take anybody's name to any story and put it on it. That, like, that's the stuff we have to watch out for. That's the stuff we have to watch out for. We got to start making people make it make sense and not just be able to say whatever on anybody, because that's not fair to anybody. I damn sure wouldn't want nobody to be coming in nobody chat saying I've done something I haven't, and it's happened to me several times. So yes, so just as a whole, now I'm put that aside, and just as a whole, me going into different sectors had me really wondering why am I think YouTube puts negative content on the black community too. That could very well be so. But you know something too, the fourth horseman, I'm gonna be honest. Um, Even though things could fall in your algorithm based on what you watch, based on what you cover, all of this stuff, it is also our job to, or us to know how to handle what we're covering, know how to handle no matter what the topic is, it doesn't have to go where it be going. And I think things can be pushed into your algorithm, or we can push things into our algorithm. But either way, it's our choice how we're going to handle the story, if we want to cover the story or any of that. You know, sometimes stories get covered without really knowing that it's going to turn into a shit show. But when things happen, it is our job as humans, um, to want the outcome to be better than it is. I know controversy sells, and ain't nothing that I say gonna change somebody's mind who is set forward to, do whatever they're gonna do. But I'm just wishing upon a star, like, we can just do better. I am 100% all for people to be able to, just get through, and fix some issues. You know what I mean? Like, for real, because it's crazy to watch. Like, but I'm just, it's crazy, and the fact that there is nowhere to go if you're doing like something urbanish, because it doesn't matter if you're covering a story of a Queen of Kings features a black woman and a white man as a couple, and it still did not stop. Once they became content for other people, it was like it was still. Now I can't see everybody behind these screens to say, "Oh, everybody black or this, that, and third." I don't know what nobody is, but it just seemed ratchet. And oftentimes, I mean, you can see within their own thing. You know what I mean? Like, oftentimes you don't have many non African Americans covering these types of stories. Like, we'll cover any racist couples, any couple that's any race, we go cover their story and this, that, and the third. But you don't really see people tapping into this stuff, and maybe this is why, because it's controversial and it creates too much drama. Soon as I seen this stuff happening in the Queen of Kings sector, y'all start seeing me pull back more and more. Like, I might give a verbal update of some things, but I'm like, ain't nobody trying to be doing all of that. I'm not trying to be going down in the mud with nobody over no couple again. I'm just not trying to do it. So signs, seeing those signs, and I'm like, this is kind of fresh, and it's already court documents being thrown around. Now I ain't scared of no, people or popos or nothing like that. It's just these stories don't be worth the hassle that people will try to take you through. You'll be arguing for a year, maybe even two. Stop it. But so yeah, I just I'm trying to figure out, like, is there something really wrong with when it comes to these sectors? Why does it go where it goes all the time and it's never ending? And I think it's just a high time we take some responsibility of why it keeps going this way. That's it, and that is all. Let's see. That is it, and that is all. But I guess the moral of the story is just maybe we can try to push for less chaos and more, of something else, because I would rather I just would rather not. I just would rather not, child, altogether. Anywho, on another note, please don't forget to go subscribe to Club 411. If you don't mind, please go subscribe to Club 411. Hit the @ Big B for Break Room 411 Club, because we opening up the doors tomorrow um, at 9 o'clock. Let me see. Be like Shaq and block the negative. Be like Dennis Rodman and grab the positive. Period. Yes, Associate Minister. I agree 100%. Be like a running back and run towards the positive. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, 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 yes. Running towards the positive. Because that's the only way to be able to grab it, is if you have it in your vicinity. Like, if we're only around, like, just gravitating towards the negative, I mean, you can only get negative out of negative. Period. But I literally came up here just to ask that question about other sectors. Like, is this just us? Is it, am I tripping or what? I also came up to clear this block business and things like that. Definitely want to remind again to my mods, I love y'all so much and I thank y'all. Definitely want to remind Miss Felicia, I'm still work on getting you unblocked. Definitely want to remind you to pull up at Club 411 tomorrow to come party like a rock star with Tiff the Gift. Period. I think, as far as anything kind of serious, that's really all I was going to cover today, is being a little more gentle and a little more careful with one another, and actually doing what Associate Minister said, and gravitating more to the positive instead of the negative. Seriously. It be hard for me sometimes too, Just like me talking in the right phone right now is hard for me. But because I keep talking in the regular phone and got the iPad sitting on my lap, but I'm supposed to be talking in the iPad with the phone in my lap. Lord Jesus be offense. But let me see. Be like a utility company, disconnect the negative and connect the positive. Hey, hey, or like a utility company and pay into the lights so you can get it, invest into the light. Like you gotta pay your light bill. Invest in the light so you won't be in the dark. Period. When you invest in positivity, you will not be in negativity. Investing may be where you place yourself. It may be with time. It may be whatever it is. Period. Period. But and I love that. I love that. Yes. Some folks gotta pay their utility bill, their mental utility bill. So they'll be out of darkness and into the light. You feel me? Uh I'll be there, Shells. Shelly says she going live between 7 and 8. Family. But yeah, so that's all I really came through for you guys. I ain't really want to waste too much of your time this early in the day or whatever because I actually didn't plan to go live, but I knew if I did, then that's kind of where I was going. But then, that other thing happened that we needed to handle, and I'm glad that we did. Shout out to everybody. Like I said before, I'm wishing everybody the best and well. Because what anybody eats don't make another person poop. Okay, let me be kind of easy on here. You know what I'm saying? What somebody else eat won't make you poop. So, invest in your time and yourself and not someone else. Because at the end of the day, whoever we watching, whoever we clocking is getting what they need to get. They're getting their time into their channel. They're getting this or they getting that. So, you know what I'm saying? And everyone else, can be doing the same. Period. Period. Or not, whatever. But thank you, Shelly. I love you. But so I just think it's important to tap back in because shit ain't that deep sometimes when you got too many ears and mouths moving, or shall I say, when there's too many mouths moving, ain't enough ears listening. Let me repeat that. If too many mouths are moving, the more mouths that are moving is the less ears that are listening. So it will pay us all a great service to hear people out. Hear people out. Oftentimes the wrong person is telling somebody else something going on within two people and neither one of those people are them. Sometimes if those two people ain't bringing something to the forefront, then a third party shouldn't be doing it. That's how we remove some of this extra stuff. If it don't apply to you or whatever, like let it go. We don't need people actually. I don't care who supporter anybody is. We don't need anybody's supporters making things worse when they don't need to be. There's a time and a place for everything. But when it comes to people talking and trying to get to the bottom of something or hearing each other out, do just that. That person was a distraction with false information, trying to stir up something over here in the 411. No, 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 no. Let's not waste their time doing that. Oh, we partying tomorrow, Mama Three, straight like that. I grabbed the back seat. I think that's the same night. But yeah, y'all, I've been on an hour. Or make it a cool 30. because I do have somewhere to go, but not before this 96-degree sun go down. Tiff don't do it. Tiff can't do it. You feel me? But and another thing is YouTube can be a blessing for everyone. Okay. I know that when I'm doing my teaching, it ain't always reaching to wherever it needs to reach. But YouTube can be a blessing for anyone that pours themselves into it and know where you're going with your platforms and all of this stuff. It does not have to be a battlefield. It just doesn't. I actually enjoy. Hey, Niecy 1111. Hey, sweetie pie, good to see you. I want you ladies to know that when I'm not in the 411, I'm a supporter. And y'all know I've been talking directly. Lord, why? Let me put this phone down. I'm gonna just have to do the extra work and look over here to the side because I keep talking in the phone and ain't nobody like, girl, your voice is going further. But what I wanted to tell some of you ladies is, let me prop that up like that. Okay, cool. What I wanted to tell some of you ladies that are content creators that I ain't talking to whoever doesn't want the message. I'm talking to who does. Make that very, very clear. Um, a lot of you content creators, I watch and I think are wonderful in your own ways. Okay. I don't want I wish that when people argued or whatever, I wish there would be less discrediting, less everybody thinking they know everybody's journey or what it took to get there. I've said this before on my platform and it won't go without being. What happened to Nisi? Now that time, Aries, it did. Oh, I was like, oh, Aries accidentally hit. She unhit you though. Cool. I wasn't paying no attention. I'm like, ooh, I just accidentally hit. I know you did. I know you did, baby. You see, that shit happens, right? Shit happens. But anywho, Niecy's back. We're all the gang's all here. Like I said though, if there are some content creators that's listening or in the chat, that's a oh, it's all right. That accidentally all is well that ends well, fam. Um, I'm sorry, I'm answering questions and also I'm focusing on a lot. I'm kind of multitasking, even though y'all might can't see or know that. Cause I told y'all I'm working off two devices, Lord, but I'm having a good time while I'm doing it. It's okay. But I want to tell y'all that are content creators, whether new or old, that rock with the break room. I'm only talking to content creators that rock with the break room because that's where I be. If those that don't want to apply, they can. It's because it's a positive message. I want people out here to realize that I have watched many content creators out here around this saga and sector. And I have seen some dope work. I have seen some funny panels. I have seen some entertaining panels. I've seen some wonderful breakdowns. I have seen wonderful conversations being had. I have seen wonderful movements occur. I have seen blessings being poured out all over the globe around that sector and things like that. And I want to say that though it has become what people have labeled a shit show of sorts, it doesn't mean that something that ended a way that cannot be um fixed or molded. Even I won't even say fixed, I'll say kind of remolded, regrouped, you know what I mean? And sometimes that does not mean always having to find out how to come together. Sometimes it could just mean not creating storms amongst each other while we are apart. whether that's for a moment, whether that's for forever. It's about once a moment is gone, things does not have to be dragged back to the forefront. There has been some great quality content creators out here that is worth more than we are all able to even concentrate on, because nobody fairly gets to do really anything the way they want to do it without having to double check to make sure they've crossed their T's and dotted their I's, when you will never, and I do mean never, please the masses. Okay, the same way in school, in life, or whatever, whether you knew it or not, there was always somebody that was jealous of you or didn't like you, or something. The first thing to failing is when, I'm gonna say this. The first thing to failing with this content creator stuff is when you are forced into a position where you cannot fully give 100% to your craft, because you have to be careful of this or careful of that. It's really very much so stagnant. It stagnates everybody, honestly, because what one person feel they can't do, they're surely not going to want to make it comfortable for no one else to do. But look how much can get done when everybody is leaving each other alone, and just getting out whatever point of views, taking out the disrespect, taking out the degrade, and taking out the comparison, and literally doing whatever job it was they came to do. I don't think this shit is that hard. I don't think it's that hard. I think it it is very simple. Like my logo up there say, Breaking 411, we make it simple. Do anybody know how far people can get when the concentration is on building the channels instead of taking turns trying to tear lives and channels down? Do anybody realize how much further so many smart individuals and crafty individuals, if you will, and talented individuals can get if people would stop thinking that the only good motion is when it comes from some bad or negative shit? There is plenty of people out here balling out of control off YouTube that ain't up here arguing with people every day. I think it's a problem when anybody thinks any bag that has been gotten from this is the bag to get, like a bag to marvel at. I think it's something to marvel at when you can get to the bag without all this drama. I truly do. I think that's something to marvel at, when if you can take a chance on revamping or moving however you want to move. Like if one story is something you don't want to cover, then it's as simple as just doing the homework and finding what you do want to cover. You don't got to cover nobody's story if you want. Everybody can sit back like I did and realize, what is it you really want to do? What do you enjoy bringing to the table? I've always enjoyed actually being the content myself, as far as coming up here doing skits and making my family laugh. When I was in the saga, my page was not just about putting no videos together. That don't take away from whose was. That means that I came with a different vibe. I came sitting in a tote for 5 hours. I came doing finger puppets and shit. I came with props and pretending to be different people and impersonations. I didn't come with a bag of videography and all of that stuff. I came over up here with me. I wanted to know how to work me, because if the electronics fail or something messes up or something don't load or something happens, guess what? I can still come on here with just me and entertain and enjoy my people. That's the true beauty of it all. I didn't make my channel to have to rely on anything. So that's the thing that other people like to do. Hits sweet mom. She loves that kind of stuff. So she does great work when she does it. When you love what you do it well. I'm not saying nobody always loves the things that we have to debunk or the controversies that it may bring. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you're in something and you want to do it, you want to do it well, no matter what it is or who it's going to piss off or who's going to love it and who's not. It doesn't matter. Your gifts and your talents is your gifts and your talents. Period. This don't gotta be not fun. It don't gotta be. Oh, okay. What time you going live, humble? I want to make sure I pull up for all my ladies. But yeah, so I'm coming with a mindset of, hey, y'all, we got dope channels. Period. I don't care what nobody's enemy is trying to say. Period. We all have things that we can marvel at about our channels. Period. Don't let nobody make you not proud of what you built. And I'm speaking to all content creators, however you had to get it. Period. That's your journey. That is your journey. However you want to continue to get it is your journey. Nobody is wrong or right for whatever they're taking nobody is wrong for what they want to cover, what they want to do, or what they want to be. It doesn't make you a great content creator. It doesn't make you a great content creator just because you may know how to do this well or that well or the third. Whatever it is that you choose to come do, if you're doing it well and doing your best and bringing your best foot forward with good intentions, that's all you need. Nobody got to get up here and be doing what was successful for such and such. Because what such and such found success in might not be your journey where you're going to be successful at. But I think it starts with everybody stop comparing and contrasting and this, that, and the third, because at the end of the day, everybody should have something that they're proud of in their channels. I done hit over 20K on several lives. On several lives this year. I done ran it up thousands of views on several lives where I wasn't cussing nobody out. I might got 2 where I was cussing somebody out, but 2 out of 20, hey, I'll take my odds. There's other people running it up in their way. There's people that's gaining subscribers. There's people that's gaining views. There's people that's gaining cash apps. Your success of your channel is what you want to see from it, not what somebody else think you should be doing or what is a successful live to them. I wanted to just make that clear. We have to stop the comparing and you only do this or you don't do that or you not know this. Nobody else has the right to judge what somebody is except the definition in the dictionary is really the only true description you can have. So I think if we take a lot of that comparing, a lot of that trying to say what somebody's channel ain't doing or is doing or this, that, and the third, and just, stay focused on building what you came to build. Everybody will be good. If some can be handled on a back end, break before one. I love your genuine wisdom and wise voice. You need to leverage your voice in every video you make. There are very few ladies like you that hold it down without showing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Without showing their face. Got you. Please keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Associate Minister. Thank you for that compliment. Thank you so much. Thank you. That means a whole lot to me. We love you, Humble. We'll be there. I'll be everywhere I need to be for my girls, straight like that. But yes, you guys. So I just wanted to make that clear. Like, eh, we just we everybody got to pitch in and do their part, and just I want to see everybody win. Period. Like at the end of the movie Mean Girls, after everybody stopped doing all that mean shit and they went on to the next uh grade level or whatever, and they just seen each other, chunked up the deuces, gave a little head nod. They were all in their little cliques and circles, but it wasn't no beef. Everybody can be in your circles, your cliques, your wherever, your channels, wherever, and we all can just be doing what we do. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. It's been like a hell of a lot of time wasted. When people, all of us could be much further than we are, but all this beef and stuff, it's a distraction. And I'm being very honest. I think it is a huge distraction from a lot of things. I'm sorry, I do. I just don't think. I think the minister said it yesterday. I don't think the battle is worth the reward. I truly don't. I'm waiting to see what the reward is from all of this that we've all participated in. Everybody just cut the shit, and the shit will be cut. It ain't gonna happen overnight. I get it, but we can attempt to do better. Period. So enough of the serious talk. How I will wrap up is by saying, let me tell you something, y'all. I am super excited about Club 411. When I tell y'all, like, this right here might be, this might be the one right here. You feel me? Because I don't know. It's just something in me feeling real excited about this channel. You know what I'm saying? Because this over here gets draining and dragging, and oh my god, like I can't wait to tune out the noise. And yes, is the victory worth the battle? Come through, come through. Is the victory worth the battle? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still picking up wrong devices. Uh, it's because I'm reading the chat with my phone, so I keep thinking I'm on live with my phone because usually I am. But anywho, let me see. Yes, Shelly, Club 411 open tomorrow. And let me let y'all know, okay? It's gonna be lit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post a picture of what our club looks like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can have a field of, our ambiance or whatever. We going European style a little bit, you know what I'm saying? With the like, we purple light lit, soft purple lights, soft ambiance, you know what I'm saying? Soft amber lights, you know what I mean? We classy. We got multiple stages, you know what I'm saying? Multiple dance floors. You feel me? And we got multiple floors. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be lit, like old times, where the chicken wings don't end, where the drinks are bottomless. You feel me? Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you can't get out and party with your people or whatever, then bring your people with you to Club 411. If you couldn't find a babysitter for that night or whatever, you can find a babysitter in 411. Okay, you don't need no babysitter when you come to 411. All right. If you can't go out, you can still go out with me in Club 411. You feel me? But do not bring your granddaddy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all can bring all the pops y'all want. You feel me? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We going to Club 411 tomorrow and blow the bag. You feel me? We gon' you know what I'm saying? Make it rain on each other. You feel me? Straight like that. You know? Um, and I'm so lit. You know what I mean? Like I'm so lit. Cause it ain't y'all, it ain't the Break Room 411 family that has me drained. Because if it was, I wouldn't be taking y'all over here to a new place. I'd be trying to run away on vacation within the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? It be what this particular channel just is tied with. You know what I mean? I need a break from that while still here. I need a where to go. You know what I'm saying? To recharge while I'm still here. But yes, I'm so excited. And I am probably going to release some shorts on there today. That's probably what I'm going to do in between being in everybody's lives and stuff like that and or whatever. I'm probably going to drop some party shorts or whatever, or funny stuff, because I told y'all it's gonna be half comedy, half you know, party. Well, it's always gonna be a party, so but we gonna throw in comedy and we lit. You know what I'm saying? We outside, humble. We outside, but inside. We outside, but we inside. You feel me? Period. You know what I'm saying? So y'all strap y'all wigs and shit on tight. Make sure the glue is gluing. You know what I mean? Bring a little extra lash glue. Cause you probably gonna sweat half or wear off. Y'all know how when you be just child, when you be too turned up and one of them damn wangs get the flying. Now y'all know them eyelash wangs can get the flying every now and then. So bring your extras. You know what I'm saying? Bring your little flats in your purses, because ain't nobody gonna be walking out my exclusive club all ratchet and barefoot at the end of the night. Don't be coming in there wearing them little thin stilettos that you know you ain't gonna want to be dancing in. Do not. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's okay for you not to do it. Don't be coming in there with no 1 centimeter wide stilettos. I don't want to hear nobody leaving. Done left out this club barefoot, and little Rhonda got to take you back to the car, and you got to get a piggyback ride to the car because you was hard headed. Now slide your little slides in your damn purse and come on in, come on in. You feel me? I don't want to hear it. You will not. We. You just ain't gonna do it. You will not be walking on my grand opening red carpet barefoot with dirty club feet. You're just not gonna do it. So pack your slides. Make sure you get you a good parking spot. All of that. You feel me? I got the champagne fountain rolling because you know it's a grand opening. You feel me? And then when you having a grand opening, you know you gotta really turn up. You know, it's a different type of now. When we done, some ads and all of that go. You know what I'm saying? But for an opening, we lit. We lit. So yes, hunty. I'm even gonna have an exclusive Hasadidi ass gourmet food truck outside for when y'all hungry asses leave because y'all done ate all the chicken wings from the back or whatever. We still gonna have a dope food truck in the what I'm saying, outside. So ain't nobody going home throwing up. We ain't got no ratchet club. You know what I'm saying? We classy. But don't bring them goddamn on 1 centimeter wide stilettos up in there. Period. Period. Unless you used to that or whatever. Don't try to do it for a night and you ain't worn no stilettos in like a year and you trying to come to the club and be cute and feet be hurting, be walking like a dinosaur and shit. Don't do it. With that said, y'all, I have really enjoyed this live. It probably would not have went this particular long if I didn't have to add in the part that I had to clear up or whatever. Yes, treasure, have your extra shoes, honey. Actually, have your extra shoes. But yes, it wouldn't have been this long, but we had to do what we had to do. And I really enjoyed this live and this time with y'all. I hope that it kind of move to a positive direction where I just hope I wish the best for everyone. In my heart and in my mind, I'm moving on from a lot of things and beefs and dramas. I just don't want to keep entertaining it. It's draining for everybody, and I want everybody who rock with the break room to know y'all are amazing content creators, and you have so much more to offer than you're given a chance to show. So if nobody else does, give yourself the chance to bring your best foot forward and turn make sure your channel is all that you want it to be, and make sure that you're not just moving according to what is not going to help you grow and help you push and things like that. um if you're not interested in a positive growth or whatever, then hey, I wish anybody well. No matter what you're doing, I wish you well and much, success at whatever you're doing. I would like to see some of the hurtful stuff that we've all said to each other cease, and everybody just cease, because we've all seen everybody know how to shoot, but at some point somebody got to know how to hold fire, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't work if everybody's not holding fire, because ain't nobody gonna stand nowhere and just be shot, you know what I'm saying? And especially if you're strapped, you know what I mean? And we're all strapped with words, and we're all strapped with being able to do this or do that to one another, and it's just not necessary. So the shootout will never end if somebody doesn't cease fire. And it's very clear, ain't nobody running out of ammo at any time soon. So it's best to, like I said, the only end result is for everybody to cease fire, you know, and take whatever has happened as what it is. If you can get it cleared up, get it cleared up. You crazy humble. If you can address some things, and I wish you even more success if you can address things not in front of an audience. If it has to be, do what you do. But I think we should all advocate to everything. Now if certain things happen out here, I get it. If it happens out here in front of the masses and people feel like they got need to clear it up in front of the masses, I get that. But there is, I do believe, some things that can be resolved between two people that once cared for each other, or once didn't hate one another. And that goes for myself. I do not hate anybody. I can't control who hates me or dislikes me or who wants to go on forever beefing with me. I can't control that, but I can control my heart and my mind. And I'm not that invested in anyone to make them a daily struggle for me, or a daily thought. None of that. And I'm just not. And the people I am invested in, I'm not going through that type of shit with. So and never have. So um I think it's just time to, like I said before, have conversations. you know Go grab links for resolve it, or just to say, hey, fire ceased. You know what I'm saying? This does not mean people have to force bonds in relationships. You do not have to be best friends with nobody or be the same, but people can stop shooting at one another. Ain't no need for people to be covered. Like, come on, we just can't. People, because ain't nobody gonna stand around and just be shot at. So, you know what I'm saying? You either gotta take cover, or, bust back. That's the way shootouts go. So, and this feels like a verbal shootout every day. So I'm being figurative here. You know what I mean? There are no actual gats or ammunition involved. This is figurative. So yeah, it feels like a lot of the words are, mouths have become like gats and words have become like ammo, and it's just spewing out everywhere left and right. You know what I'm saying? There's been enough victims, enough tragedy, enough hurt, enough tears, enough arguing, enough beefing, enough fighting, enough doxing, enough tearing down, enough degrading, enough confusion. You ain't gotta move by the sound of my beat, but if you can find a beat to move to that will get you to the point of being able to move differently and approach something differently, please do that. If you can have a conversation with somebody, please do that. If no conversation or resolve can be had, and it's sometimes just agree to disagree and move on. As long as all everybody is sitting in darkness, everybody supporters is sitting in darkness as well. So that's why I often try to come with these little tidbits that aren't always favored, but they're always positive and for the greater good. It ain't me forcing nobody to do nothing. I ain't giving advice to nobody who doesn't want it. I'm not talking to anybody that is not here to receive it. I'm not. That's not what I'm here for. I'm talking to those that I rock with. Oh snap! That I rock with the long way. Who are content creators who got a lot to offer. Get back to it. Don't let none of this stuff take y'all shine. Don't let none of this keep y'all distracted. Where every day alive is about defending yourself, defending yourself, defending yourself. Everybody need to stop sending out things that have people defending themselves. Just leave folks alone if possible. Talk it out, move on. It don't mean you got to come in my chat, I got to come in yours. Whoever. I'm using me figuratively, but I'm just saying for anybody out there that's got beefs and all of that stuff, because I ain't beefing with no damn body. I just leave me alone. But for anybody else, talk it out. If you can't talk it out, walk away from it and say, it's all good. Some things you ain't gonna see eye to eye on. It doesn't mean stay there forever. Just move. You know? It's okay to let go and let God. I'm learning that every day. Oh, and without further ado, I don't know if my baby is still here because I was kind of a little bit distracted with trying to clear that thing up. But I do want to give a big thank you to Aries Black for the blessing as well. That is also, like I said earlier, a mod that is always blessing me like many of my mods do. Each and every one of y'all are a blessing. And thank you, Aries, for being a blessing. Um, Early this morning before any of this stuff or either one of us knew any of this stuff. As usual, you're always just a simple just simply a blessing. And I thank you for all that you are and all that you do for the break room 411 straight like that. Let me give you your flowers because you're always consistent with just blessing people all the time. You know what I'm saying? And thank you to Felicia Barnes for the blessing of she sent yesterday. I thank all y'all ladies for and anybody else, Miss Tamara, anybody, period. Y'all already know I love y'all in a non-financial way. But I do believe it's important to make sure people that do that are recognized and thanks in a major way. So thank all you ladies and anybody that did anything. Thank you so much. Whether it was sharing my new page, all of that, it all means so much to me. Shout out to the beautiful wrenches and mods. And I love y'all so much, for real. I love y'all so much. Let's see. Oops. But other than that, that about sums up everything that I have. I'm wishing for the best for everybody. I hope it stays, it can get to a decent point and it can stay in a decent point. I know it's a long shot. People will always beef, and I totally get it. But I just hope we can do a little bit better, you know what I'm saying, with each other. Handle with a little more care, a little more love, a little more understanding. You are all worthy. Each and every one of us are humans. God found us all worthy when he made us. So, judge not, let's be judged on all of our accounts. If you're not judging someone for the betterment of how they're living or how they're being, then judging to tear down should never be our answer or our goal. We should always be, if we're going to judge, it should be to help whoever we're putting that judgment on. Because as I've taught over here before, the Bible does not tell us not to judge, but to judge in the same manner we would wish to be judged, which is why it say, judge not, lest be judged. Meaning how you judge others, expect to be judged. Or better yet, excuse me, how you would want to be judged is how you should judge others. So let's always keep that in mind. Let your judgments and things like that and your point of views be to help a situation, not tear it further. Not make somebody, sometimes people will be patching something up and you got somebody that'll throw another monkey wrench or another curveball in it that nobody was even focusing on just to keep the things further stirred. That's not cool. That's not cool. Hey, Becca, I love you. I hope you feel better, sweetheart. I hope you feel better and you know we love you. Please get well soon. We'll be praying for you. Shout out to Becca B in the building. But yeah, that's really all that I wanted to throw out there, y'all. It's just, I don't know if it'll end, when it will end, but it ends with me with whoever ends it with me. You know what I'm saying? That is the only advice I have to give. I ain't here for no extra stuff, or I don't need to be friends or family or nothing with nobody. It, like I said, just the bullshit ends with me when bullshit ends on me, towards me and all of that. And I have no qualms or words left for anybody in this saga at all, nowhere. You understand? When it comes to whatever, I'm null and void, and it just is what it is. But I do encourage everybody to kind of just lay back a little bit and focus, like another content creator said yesterday. Focus on everybody's own platforms and don't worry about who's people got in their chat. Don't worry about what nobody numbers or likes is looking like, because the same day one person's likes and views could be up is the same way they could be down, up today and down tomorrow, depending on what you got going on. Period. YouTube checks are up and sometimes down, depending on how your supporters support is. Period. Everybody be having shit to do. It can't always sunshine and not rain. You appreciate the sunshine when you get a couple of days of rain. Period. Hey Simone, I love you. So yeah, everybody's anything differs depending on what you're covering, depending on who around. Sometimes all your supporters ain't online at the same time. Some people work. Some people gotta sleep. Everybody's schedules is different. Stop judging people because of what you see. Maybe a lot of people that's chaotic don't be having shit to do. I don't know. But yeah, if the host ain't complaining, no one else should be complaining. If somebody got 100 people, 500 people, 20 people, 3 people, it should not matter. If that person wants to show up and do content for those 3 people still matter like 300, baby. Those 3 people could end up cash apping more money to you than 30 people in your chat or 300. These numbers don't always mean what level of success you are on. I seen people drop shit where they got thousands of damn views and ain't get a damn nothing but a damn barely enough to get a Happy Meal. Air Dog has his day. And there's not one person up here that I can't say, oh, you're, shit. It don't matter what this person's talking about. I'm talking about from the saga. There is not no one person on here that can say that their content, their views or whatever levels don't change depending on what they're discussing. So it ain't no need to compare or think, well, if somebody only got this, they ain't nobody checking for them, or ain't nobody da 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 whatever. Checking for you is checking for you. Whether it is, I got 20 I think 28 people in the chat right now. They are just as important as 280. They are just as important as 2,800. That's the difference between me and others. I'm not bound by that number up there because it's not in the quantity, it's in the quality. It's not in the quantity, it's in the quality. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody so big where they can just drop anything right now and YouTube dropping a bag or giving endorsements for people just existing on here. No. It's a certain way this shit go. You know? Period. We done all had that day. Some people done got hundreds of subscribers in a day or in a week or whatever. Some people done got thousands, depending on who you are. That don't mean that you getting a couple of hundreds and somebody else getting a couple of thousands mean that your couple of hundreds wasn't a success. That's because you're comparing it to somebody else's. But what about the person that did not get new subscribers in 3 months? There's always somebody that's doing better than us, and there's always somebody that's doing worse. That's why there's no need to compare. Period. Now, with that said, I'm done talking. I love y'all so much, and I really enjoyed this live. Clearly because I extended it 30 minutes past what I intended, but that's okay because I was just killing some time in between what I started my evening or whatever, and going to check and make sure Granny is good, and I know she is, but make sure she doesn't need anything and all of that. um Finish up some laundry and things of that nature, and then I'm going to check in with my other sisters that's going live. And if you guys can, please pull up for Shelly. We'll be going live at 7. Humble Me Hype will be going live at 9. If you haven't already, please go subscribe to their pages and be further entertained. As well as Open Book, Only One Lolo, Critical in Red, Miss Mel. It's so many. And when I'm live, I like for them to drop their links and all of that. So daily, whenever I'm live, you can catch some of these content creators in here. A lot of them I mod for and also mod for me. So I wanted to really shout these beautiful ladies out and tell them that thank y'all, all of y'all content creators out there that bring to my break room life. You know what I'm saying? That adds to my break room life and adds to my break room flavor. Thank you. Not one of y'all is not important over here, period. So shout out to all of them content creators that pull up over here to show love when they have their own platforms and things to do. Also, content creators over here show each other a lot of love, and as far as even monetarily, and I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? That's not something you see too often. Maybe when it's maybe here and there, but in just longevity, I got a dope crew, and we all pour into each other the best way we know how and the best way we can, and I absolutely love that. We go hard for one another, any way that we know how to, whether it's in prayer, whether it's promoting each other, whether it's um, you know, um, helping each other find, not even help, but blessing each other, excuse me, financially, throughout each other's lives or whatever. That's so dope, and I'm thankful for my team that shows that, and also that goes for a lot, not just even mods, other content creators, like, I've been blessed by Sweet Ma, Ashley D, Shelly Shell, Open Book, um Humble, Shot Town with Miss Mel. I could go on and on. Aries for sure. Oh well, I said content creator, so look, I was about to get the name of my mods, but just it's quite a few. I know I've missed a couple, but I just wanted to throw that out there to those ladies that even with their own platforms, they still bless other content creators when they can. And I think that is just so dope. Period. And as well as do I, you know what I mean? And I used to do it a lot more when I had a card attached to YouTube or whatever, but when a certain company was doing crazy shit with my account, I had to take everything off that was connected to it to protect my card. It wasn't on YouTube end or nothing. It was something else, and I had to figure out how to stop this particular merchant from, I don't know if it was a subscription or something that I had canceled or whatever that was still reoccurring. But anywho, I had to take all my stuff off of all these whatevers. And so yes, that's why I just do cash apps to people right now when I can. So with that, shout out to all y'all ladies that do that and pour into each other's businesses, patronize and all that. I think that is beautiful. So yeah, shout out to all y'all. With that said, I'm out. I've talked enough. I'm done losing my voice on YouTube. So your girl keep them, kind of try to keep them under 1, 2, 3. That's my motto kind of now over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3 hours, no more, nothing less. Um, and that's it. That's all. I will be doing a members live soon. Get your memberships, and also members, let me know if there's a specific time that the majority is available, because I don't want to be going on at times where the majority is either working or whatever the case may be. So yeah, and let me know if there's something in particular that y'all would like for me to cover in members lives. Other than that, I will see all of y'all soon. God bless you, and thank you for being here. For real, for real. Thank you for this time that you've given me, each and every one of y'all. And God bless everybody around the YouTube streets. May everybody find peace eventually. May everybody find peace eventually. Period. Until then, I wish everybody well. I'm gonna support whoever is available for me to support, and the rest is just where it's at. God is good, and thank you, Lord, for staying in the midst of us all. May God bless y'all in a magnificent way. And yeah, that's it. That's all. We got Shelly at 7, Humble at 9. And that's all Break Room got for you. You feel me? I love y'all. Make sure you pull up the Club 411 tomorrow. Leave your cares and your troubles behind, because I ain't got time. You feel me? Straight like that. Thank y'all for being a blessing. Thank y'all for being a friend. Sorry if I talk too much, but when you up here by yourself, I mean, I try not to have empty spaces. So, I don't mean to talk in a rambling way, but I just be trying to get all my shit out. Make sure that, I'm not into repeating myself, but I do for the sake of not knowing when somebody's coming in the chat. Don't know, so you want to make sure somebody don't miss nothing, that's important. Treat each other a little bit kinder, listen to one another, talk things out, and learn to agree to disagree and walk away, and leave it at the door. You know what I'm saying? Period. Enough is simply just enough. And at this point, it's got to be boring to everybody, like in a way. Like we've heard all the, it's just too much. Anywho, I'm gonna go see if I can find Fifi again. If not, YouTube, please release Fifi from whatever stronghold you got on her from this channel. Um, with that said, love y'all. Good night to everybody, and yeah, thank y'all for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. I love you, Shelly. Love you, Aries. Love you, Treasure Open. Love you, Miss Annette. Love you, Sister Teacher. Nook the Book, Blue Outlaw, Amelia, Shottown, Critical Red, Lolo, Kessel 66. Making sure I ain't forgetting nobody, but I always do. And then my moms be coming for me and coming for me. Shout out to the complaint department. S. Ronnie's in the building. I hope you having a beautiful, beautiful day, sweetheart. Um, Child, I wasn't up here talking about nothing. Nobody already knows. Nothing special today. Nothing too special. Just kicking it how I be kicking it. But thank you for coming through. Catch the replay if you like, baby girl. Good to see you. S. Ronnie in the motherfucking building. Love you so much, Mama Three. Thank you so much for everything. Big shout out to the mods who helped hold it down and hold me down. Ebony and I think that about covers it. I don't think I left nobody out this time, but if I did, I love you. Don't hold it to my heart, hold it to my head. Good night, everybody, and thank you for being a friend and a blessing to the 411.